Okay, we are back. We ended the episode off. We went to the ranger set and recruited her to the caravan. But before that, we did all the dungeons in this area. Did a little bit of scouting. Scouted out this area a bit. Don't know if we did much more than that. Off screen, after I ended the stream, I used my enchantment scroll to put weapon damage on my bow. I was contemplating the idea of putting a spell damage enchant on it, but then after trying to re-roll the scroll a couple of times, I realized that the weapon enchant that I wanted, which was arcane damage, doesn't exist in the pool. After I checked the wiki. Because I thought that I could add arcane damage to the weapon, but that one isn't in the pool. So, because the idea was I was going to get this passive, and if I could do passive arcane damage, then that would proc this passive, allowing every other turn, so I could essentially have 2 stacks of it at any given time because of the rotation of using take aim, which would add an extra 4% accuracy, 4% less fumble, 4% less backfire chance, 4% crit. I thought it would be a neat little thing, especially if I'm planning on maybe being a bit hybrid arcane, so because I was thinking about that after doing the arcane run. Maybe arcane might, but I'm not entirely sure if it would. Possibly. This thing's not bad for arcane because you can use it to space melee users from you. But I think just playing more cautiously and taking things one-on-one is kind of the better strategy with a ranged character anyways. We're going to chat with her because she gives you some free food for chatting with her. And so she sells some arrows, specifically ones that are meant to deal damage, so I think they're meant for the hunting prospect. She carries meat and salt. Looks like some healing items, some herbs. She's got sleeping bed rolls and a bison pelt. So she's got a variety of decent stuff on her. So you can get her to... Every 5 days you can send her out to scout an area, which takes a few hours. Upon return, leads to all points of interest on the map in a 6 tile. And she often shares some of her hunting trophies. So I think she'll like bring some stuff back after she's scouted. So now we won't use that at the moment, but if we reposition the caravan on the outskirts of the unknown, we can use her to scout and then take a nap and wake up and see what she's found. It's some good quality food there. Yeah, well, I don't have any food on me, so we'll hold on to that at the moment. We'll put this plate away for now. Okay, so the plan was Actually, I might buy her, yeah, she sells it for a good price, too. I might buy her last, herbal thing. Did her inventory changed out of nowhere, because she didn't have it the last time we looked. And I think she has one more salt as well. And she has a hemp, which she didn't have before. Should we buy her salt? How much salt do I have? I have plenty of salt. Nah, I won't buy her salt. Okay. We're gonna go check out that question mark. Actually, we should rest for a moment, to get our vigor back. We'll rest a full day and get our vigor maxed out. And remember to collect some water. And we're gonna grab the pigeons, because I don't want to forget that. Okay, so I have 5 days. So we're gonna use this to move the caravan. Once we get to a I don't think we even have to be on the tile to use it. We can actually just use the caravan at will and move it wherever we want. So even if we don't get to a little brawl going on here. Well, since the bandit is losing, I will help him fight the dogs in vengeance of the bandit. Oh, poor bandit. I'll take your mead. Will not go to, well, it'll probably go to waste because I'll probably drop it on the ground. Okay, let's stick this in here. Just to kind of clean up our inventory. Okay, we got a bandit camp. Okay, that was a good drop. He dropped a silver insert ring that we sold for a decent amount. Okay. Problem is we don't have a whole lot of arrows. Let's check this bearded hatchet. It's 2 damage. Yeah, we're at, what, 17 arrows? So you're gonna have to be careful. I might consider using that. Okay, doesn't look like there's anything else to loot in the area. We'll just save here. Okay, we'll continue scouting, but as I said, we're gonna have to be a little bit careful unless we can run into a archer that can get us some of our arrows back. Oops. Okay. Pretty close to the next level. Okay. We'll just hug this mountain line. Okay, we got an archer. Giving us back some arrows. But we're also losing some arrows because he's fleeing. With the ones that we stuck in him. So hopefully we can find him again. Hopefully he did not run off map. Looks like he got away. Well, at least we didn't lose too many arrows on that fight. I think we lose some arrows there. I gotta... Well, he's there. Okay, that works. See if we can goad him into getting closer to us. Okay. At least that gives us back a chunk of arrows. Good. Okay, let's see what's at this location. We got some more bandits. Luckily, we're not running into we're not running into only tier 2 bandits. We're still running into tier 2s and tier 1s, which means we're not in a super high level zone yet. Yeah, we're still running into tier 1 bandits quite frequently. Because I know that this bottom corner can be considered a higher level area, which means that higher level bandits can zone in like this area right here, and then sometimes like right here. But maybe this plains tile of radius is considered lower level, I'm not sure. I'd be interested to see the data for how the zoning works on the enemies. Okay. Check the hatchet. That's pretty damaged. Cloth scraps. Yeah, that's all good stuff. That's all good stuff too, I'll take that. Okay, I'm out of room. looted everything. Let's take a rest. Okay. We haven't taken a whole lot of damage on our gear, which is nice. Okay, so the mountain line kind of curves in over here from the looks of it. And yeah, we got another question mark. Okay. Really don't like these net bandits, especially when they have a lot of and their allies around, but we got rid of him quick. You see all your friends fall, but yet you still continue. Wahaha. Okay, let's see. Strength. Yeah, we're gonna keep pumping up our weapon damage. Okay. And now we have to decide what to do at this point. I think the main one was we were going to... The one I said last video was we were going to put it into suppression. But I'm also thinking about grabbing the ability to dash earlier. And I was thinking about getting this, even though it has a pretty long cooldown. But alternatively, we can get the axe, because it has a lunge, right? Yeah. Yeah. So why I want to get this is I'm thinking about tackling the troll fairly early. Because we have my little gimmick strat that I pull off on the troll, where you only really take damage from its scream attack, but you do require a lunge to be able to gap close to stop the troll from using its regeneration. So we'll hold on to this point for now, and then I will probably pick up that lunge if we plan on doing the troll as early as I want to. Do I want to pick up all this hemp now? I'll keep it on the ground for now. Okay. So the reason that these scraps are falling more is because of the talent that we just picked up last level in Armored Companion Self-Repair. Allows us to get a lot more little pieces of scraps to help patch up our armor. Ooh, okay. These are higher level brigands. Are they still damaged? Yeah, that one is, and that one is quite. I think that this one's at least bugged out, or I think they're bugged out because they're still in combat mode. Because I'm confused why that one didn't join his buddy when I started attacking him. Okay, works for me. That could have been a little bit difficult. But because they didn't come at me together, that I was able to defeat them quite easily. Yeah, it's still a tier 2 item. Okay. I'm gonna move some stuff around. Just cause I'd rather hold on to that than the mead if it came down to it. And the nails I would rather not if I can hold money instead. There, okay, this is a question mark zone, but we're not near the middle of the map yet. So I'm assuming there's a bandit camp here, considering there was bandits and dogs fighting. Yeah. I have to be careful though, because those were higher level bandits. These ones seem to be level tier 2. Those ones that we fought were tier 3s. So I don't think I should be going any further down south. Oh, I'm out of arrows. Yeah, that's even a bigger issue there. Okay. I'm going to have to do something about that. Okay. I'm gonna eat this. And then I'm gonna cook something. I'm gonna do lentil soup, but I'm curious to see if you can put lentil soup on a plate. Yeah, you can't. Interesting. Is there a bowl? Yeah, there's a bowl. Okay. Take this, this. I would love to carry that with me, but I'd have to leave some stuff behind. I could potentially do that. My stuff isn't really getting damaged that quickly. I think that's also because of the talent, which is nice. Means less spent repairs as well as repair money. Because I could leave the mead behind and make room for this. But I'll probably pick up other stuff on the way, which means I'd have to drop the fox pelt probably at some point anyways. The main issue is I'm out of pretty much out of arrows, so and engaging in melee is not my specialty. So I'm gonna have to be careful. Okay. That looks like a static location, which means it's probably one of these dungeons. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. There's always one that spawns in this region. A bandit fort. I could scout it for the experience, and I might do that, but I just feel like filling in the map. So, I'm gonna go up here. Okay. Well, there goes some of our arrows because we didn't recover them. So now we only have, what, 4 left? Well, we're not too far away from our camp, and I wouldn't mind filling back in the map. So I could go back and just buy those high damage arrows. Low accuracy. But we haven't been missing a lot, so maybe the accuracy fall won't affect us much. We have high perception, which I think is what is increasing our accuracy. Yeah. So we have like an extra chunk of accuracy. So maybe we just head back to the camp temporarily. I think that'll allow us to refresh the pigeons, maybe? Not that it is a big deal, we still have, whoops, I didn't mean to shoot at the Viper. Okay. Yeah, we just keep losing one arrow every fight. And soon we will be completely out of arrows. So let's grab 20 more of these other arrows. 'Cause that will at least sustain us for a time. Because now I'm out of arrows. So we're going to have a little melee combatant. And I guess we'll leave that on the ground for now. Jeez, he took a chunk out of my chest. I'm just gonna test the pigeon thing while I'm here too. Okay, stick some of this stuff in here. I definitely need to buy another chest. to make room. I can use this to store some stuff though. Yeah, let's store a bunch of our knickknacks in here then. That'll free up some room. Okay. I don't need to carry this many splints on me. Okay. Another little knick-knack I can stick inside of that chest. No. Let's store some of the valuables we're gonna sell inside of this thing. Can I put the bell in here? But I can't put that in here. I need this for the upgrade, so... Okay. I have to remember I have a bunch of valuables in here to sell. This frees up some room to stick this in here. Do I have 4 squares? No, I do not. So I just have an extra pot that I'm gonna have to carry around with me. Okay, we're gonna check to see if I can refresh the cooldown on this pigeon. Okay, putting it back in makes the duration reset, I think, because it makes the duration go away when you put it in. Okay, we're gonna sleep for a bit. Get our figure back up. And then I will grab the pigeon again. We'll head back out. Oh wait, no, need to buy arrows. Whole reason we came back. Almost forgot to do that. Oh, they have the other type of arrows now. A whole lot less inventory this time. Sure, I'll take the Bodkin arrows. Especially since we're fighting a lot of bandits, these are pretty useful against them because they have armor penetration. Is there a hotkey? Controls. Is there a hotkey to switch ammo? Yeah. Right. Okay. Off we go. Yeah, I think I like these arrows better for fighting bandits anyways. Though I just like the generic arrows because they're the cheapest of the arrows. They stack with bandits' arrows because bandits don't usually carry these specialized arrows. At least I don't think they do at all. Uh-oh. We have bandits coming in from all different directions. leathered scales, those are good. I can't destroy, no. Can't destroy, equipment. Just armor. Okay, maybe I might not go down there, we'll see. I really don't want to be fighting wild dogs, but I guess they are XP. At least the dogs basically die after one shot and bleeding out. Except I'm losing some of my arrows doing this. Okay. How much of each do we have left? 3 and 18. Okay. Okay, we might zigzag, but we have to be careful because the more south we go, the more chance of fighting higher level bandits. Okay. Still going good on the health department. And our psyche are actually staying up decently during this playthrough just because of the lack of taking up a lot of damage in combat. Okay, we can check what this question mark is. Ooh. Crossbow. Bandit. That is a stronger of the tier 2 bandits. And also the issue that I would rather be fighting an archer because he's gonna only be shooting bolts at me, which are a different ammunition type. dropped a claw trap. Arrows, arrows, arrows. Not what I want. Oh, it's a nice fresh one too. I like that. Yeah, unfortunately he's dropping bolts, and I don't use bolts. Yeah. How's our arrows looking? Starting to get kind of low. Again. I don't know if there is a... Oh, there is a question mark here. I don't know if there is a ammunition salesman in the capital. I imagine that the... Oh, I think that's a tier 3. Considering how much he's blocking. Yeah, okay. Do I have a save? No, way back here. Okay, Hey, maybe we just move the caravan from here then. And do not explore, because this is gonna be tier 3 bandit territory, unfortunately. You don't have anything new to say, do you? Nope. Okay, we're gonna move the caravan down to Bran then. And he's gonna travel through. Let's move it here. Well, we'll be able to explore part of the map by traveling through, I guess. Okay, interesting. I think she put a marker for a beast in on my map, which is cool. Okay, we will grab some stuff. We want to sell this, this. We'll hold on to this for now. I have to remember I have this potato. Okay, we got a bag of old coins. We can sell the mead as well. We got bucks. Oh, we don't need to carry all this stuff on us. Because we can just sell through the thing, but we're gonna have to pick this up. Yeah, we'll hold this one. We're gonna have to pick that one up because we have to pull this stuff out of it. Okay, that looks good for now. Do I not have another bag of coins? I guess I spent it. Yeah, I guess I spent it on upgrades and getting the archer to join. Okay, we're gonna sleep till tomorrow. And then we're gonna go into town with this stuff. And we'll check out the pawn shop first. What do you got? Ooh, tier 3 axe. No, it's more of the damage axe though. This one I think is more of a, yeah, more upper alley, more defensive. 700 gold. Yeah, it's just a bit of an upgrade to ours. Sure, why not? 700 gold? I should be able to make about 700 gold in some of the stuff that we're selling. So I'll grab it. That seems fine. Okay. Oh, but one of the things we want definitely in this shop is to pick up the main reason that I wanted to come here is to pick up the backpacks and the purses. Are you selling stuff now? Yes, you are. Neat. Okay. It's the trapper bag we want? Yeah. Does he buy them? No, he still doesn't buy it. I don't think the backpacks are in the loot table. I'll come back for this, I guess. For now, let's sell off all our stuff and we'll come back and buy those. So I can make some room in my bag. Because I'll hold on to this backpack since it doesn't sell. We should get the chest upgrade too if we can afford it. Okay, we'll sell these as well. I'm gonna hold on to that for now. Was there anything I could sell off here? I could sell off some of this, but we still need one of it at least, I think. Yeah, the mead can be sold. We still need a bolt for one of the upgrades, so I'll hold on to that for now. Okay. We'll check what the vendor on the docks is selling. This one's really expensive. Is it as good as the new one that we just got? It's about the same. Got a little bit more body part damage. For an exchange of 1 counter rate. So we got ours much cheaper because it was damaged. Which means we still have to pay to repair it. I do like me the fatigue resist. And we're still wearing a tier 1 belt. This has counter chance and dodge chance on it. You know what? But you're also... Well, that's a medium shield. I kind of like having light shields. Oh... Well... I think this one's better for hunting. Maybe I should have held off on buying the bow that I did. This one's comparable. Has a bit higher bleed chance. Except mine has a better immobilization. It's not that big of a deal. I'll grab this belt. That way we can upgrade ours. Not a bad pickup. Now I can sell off this stuff as well. I might actually get more by dismantling this belt. Yeah, if I sell this, how much do I get for it? It's a bit, not as much, but still. I can use the leather scraps for something. Okay. We still have some stuff we can do. We can sell the books off at the bookstore. We can exchange the gold coins in at the bank, which I'm gonna do very quickly before we go repair our stuff. But I'm gonna repair my rings while I'm here. Oh, those are both considered. That's considered silver. Okay, interesting. Is this considered metal too? Neat. Okay. I think I might hold on to this signet ring and replace it with the silver ring. I'd be losing bleed resist and health. Yeah, sure, let's replace that with this. Gives me slightly defensible, more defensible stats. Okay. That gives me a nice little chunk of cash. Okay, I'm gonna sell these purses. Cause I'm gonna be getting the big purse anyways. Okay, let's sell off some books. Okay, perfect. Are there any tier 2 books I want to grab while I'm here? I don't think so. I think we fully unlocked tier 2 just by being high enough level, right? I think, yeah, it's either 10 or 12, I can't remember, that unlocks all the tier 2 parts of the trade. Tier 1 is what we're going to be wanting to look for. Let's just quickly check this vendor, see what he's got. No equipment at the moment. Let's get the spice box. Okay, we're gonna go down to the crafting area and get our stuff repaired. And then we're gonna head on over to that one vendor that we unlocked and grab some bags from him. What? Oh, put some of the money in there. Interesting. Oh. Kind of just default ran to that guy. Okay, let's repair up. Just make sure I don't forget to repair anything. Blacksmith will repair a majority of the rest of my stuff. Alright. Good. Okay. And we should just quickly check the dock to see if the vendor reset, and I think it did. Yeah. Okay, I did learn that. And we have better stuff now. This is debatably good. The crit stuff is nice, but our necklace at the moment is pretty good. I think we want to go for a huge upgrade, not a side grade. Okay, so we want two things from you. We want a belt pouch to stick our money in. And we want a trapper backpack. I guess I still have the pot in here. Okay. Oh, cool. The pot fits in the this area. What are these called? I'm guessing this is where the claw traps can go to. Neat. Oh, it has like a long area for like a crowbar. Nice. This one has awkward spacing for carrying stuff, so this one will still be good for now. Unless I grab the burglar's backpack, which I could do. How much does it cost? We might want to just buy that while we're here. Should we spend... No, I think I want to get another chest because we kind of don't have space. So we'll just do that when we come back here. But the burglar backpack will be worthwhile because that'll be good for the dungeon delving. But we'll just use this one for now. It's just the spacing's kind of awkward because this one it's got diagonal space. Well, this one has the. Well, I can't look at it at the moment. Let's drop this on the ground. It's got the more wider space, so it helps the taller items, the 3 items. So this one doesn't allow you to carry weapons and equipment as easily because of the length space. Which could be solved if you could turn items sideways, just saying. I know the creator wants to create some variety, but you can create some more unique variety if you could turn items sideways. But now we have a purse that can carry quite a lot of valuable stuff. So that gives us a little bit more room, even though it's taking up a little bit more room. But I think we're pretty much done for now in this city. Oh, we need more arrows. Right. This guy, did this guy carry arrows? No. Let's check the vendor. Yeah, we'll check the general goods. I think I know where I can buy some arrows. I'm pretty sure the commissioner guy has some. Okay, we want to buy chests. The chest upgrade. Okay, I'm pretty sure I forget what he's called. He's a recruiter, I believe. I don't know. Forget. The guy that sits in the town square where the guy's being stockaded. Yeah, he does have 1 stack of arrows. Okay, that stocks us up a little bit. Let's see if this guy changed his stock. He did. But I don't think I want any of these things. Yeah, I don't want any of these things. Okay. let's... I have a net, right? Oh, they need to be repaired, though. Can I can't repair... I don't think I can repair it with my own cloth, can I? No. Okay. I'll have to remember to do that. Yo. I would love if you carry normal arrows. Okay. We're gonna hit the road. But we're gonna see if I can do the chest upgrade right now or what requires. Okay. We got all the stuff needed. Perfect. Now we have more storage space. We need the sturdy wheeled upgrade before we can upgrade anything lower. Okay. So what we could do, and have a diversions of plan. We can try to scout these out. Problem is, we know that this one is a high-level bandit camp. So, and we're not completely replenished on arrows either. So there's that. And we know that this is probably one of these high-level dungeons. So we can't get too close to that because there's a lot of high-level brigands around there. I'm pretty sure one of these, I can't remember which one she noted, is a den, which is good. So that might be worth checking out just to try to get another stack of our passive. The other option is we could head back here, but I don't know if the dungeons are starting to reset yet, so it might take some time before we can get the dungeons reset. We could go back to the first town. We don't have a whole lot of exploration to do in the first town. I did clear out this, right? Yes. Maybe? Maybe I didn't. I think maybe, actually no, I didn't clear this one out, I cleared this one out. Yeah, that's right, because this one had the cave eaters in it. So okay, we could go back to the starting town. We have these two things that we could clear out, as well as the starting dungeons. Okay, that could be a plan. Other alternative is to scout the outskirts, and do some more map exploration. So I think what I'm going to do is we'll rest till tomorrow to get our rest in that we need. I'm gonna need to make some food. She's got some bear fat on her. Do I have a recipe that uses bear fat? I got salted moose kidney. No, not one that required bear fat at the moment. I'm just gonna make a couple things of lentil just to get our hunger dealt with. At some point I'm going to need to supply, or I'm going to have to get the upgrade. Which one is it? This one? Yeah. I think the Elephant Town was the one that had the spice box for 1,000 gold. We can't do that right now. But this is going to kind of be a must for holding on to some cooking supplies. Because this allows food to be stored for a larger period of time. And that way we can grab some of the longer lasting veggies. Like the potato and the garlic last a decent long time. Are the salads... Salads are not as good as the lentil soup. Yeah. But yeah. We're gonna save up. And then we're just gonna quickly scout these. Can I throw the net directly from here? No, I cannot. So I can only carry the net in there. We're gonna have to be careful because there's a good chance that this either is a harpy's nest, it could be a glutton's nest, could also be a bison's den. So we're just gonna have to be careful. Okay, it is a bison den. Okay, we got another stack of our passive. This gives us how much? Oh no, it's this thing that gives XP. So 10. Let's check our passive again. Not that far down. So we're at... We shouldn't be at 15. Does this give XP? No. Yeah, it does. 5. So we're at 10 now, right? 5 minus 5 minus 10. Yeah, we're at 10 stacks of our passive. Alright, I'm gonna be very cautious, but we're gonna explore over here. Because I have to be very careful, because I'm pretty sure tier 3 bandits are gonna spawn on the map. Yep. This guy's still a tier 2 though right now. Alright. If I could take out the caster, I should be fine. Perfect. Okay, we have to be very careful though not to aggro anyone when we go on this tile. While approaching the keep. Okay. We discovered it. But we're not going to go any closer. We just want the chunk of experience. get us closer to the next level. Oh. Okay, we want to get rid of the axe guy. Yeah, this is way too many. Okay, we're not gonna be as ballsy this time. We're just gonna get the, we're gonna scout the bison camp. We're not gonna go over that way. I do want to try this other question mark, though. That's a little bit lower. We're just gonna have to be very careful traversing the map. Because I cannot get into fights with, especially the shield, well, I can't even do the two-handed, if we run into the two-handed, tier 3s, they're also really dangerous because they have charge attacks. And they do a lot more burst damage. Okay, so we get a stack of our passive for doing that. I do have some extra salt. I think it might be worth hunting these guys, or at least a couple of them. Considering that this is a trapper backpack, it's kinda interesting there isn't a spot for hides. Can these go in here? No. Yeah, because hides are tall. Can this go in here? No. Interesting. Yeah, I would love for them to make it so that they could turn the backpack sideways, or the items sideways. Because you could technically fill 2 pelts if you could turn it sideways. Okay, we'll hug the edge of the map. In case we run into bandits, we can just zone into the other zone. Okay. Okay, this is a spider's den, so we're gonna get another stack of our passive. No, 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 no. Don't want to be fighting any spiders right now. Okay. So we're now at 11 and we... Oh. Bandits. This is tier 3. Looks like it. We're gonna want to focus this guy down first then. Uh-oh. Okay. That could have gone a lot worse. Luckily we had survival talents to kind of cover our butt. This can go in here, right? Yeah. Okay. I have to be careful going back. But now we're good to move the caravan back to the noob zone. I don't know if I can make it from here though. That is one of the issues. Let's see. Are we able to make it back? Yes, we can. Okay, cool. I was concerned we're like just in range of it too, because if you go up like one tile. Okay, where do we want to position the caravan? To the north, probably? Yeah, we'll put it on the north side. Do I have anything I want to do before I leave? No. Let's go. So we're getting 11 extra XP from our passive, which is pretty good. Okay, let's eat up our lentils. Okay, we'll rest until the next day. Put the book in here for now. Okay. Don't know if there's anything else I want to carry on my person. Oh, we want to get another one of these. But yeah, everything else is fine at the moment. Oh, I should salt up those meats. It's kind of gloomy here with the rain going on. Do we have any debuffs on the town? Yeah, we got dangerous roads and delayed deliveries. Does that mean your repairing is going to be more? Don't think so. What are your selling prices at? Oh, you'll buy stuff for an okay amount, right? Trade favorably is down though. Okay. What else? So what are the exact debuffs? There's the -5 trade favorably. That also is a -5 trade ability or favorability. Oh, and repair prices are higher. But buying prices are better. I don't know what this disrupt logistics is in quotes. Could hold on to these and get more money for them, but we'll just stick them off at the moment. Okay, so we want to get rid of this debuff on the town by doing the bandit dungeon. Because that's the one that's causing us issue. We're going to want arrows, though. And they're going to cost quite a bit because of the debuff, but that's fine. Because we need them. And so we'll go pick up the contract now. Hello, looking for work. Captured emissary, right? Yep. I think this actually unlocks another quest as well, if I recall, after you rescue the emissary. Because I think that means that the guy upstairs isn't here. Yeah, he's gone. He's the emissary. The emissary of the magistrate. Because I'm not sure if it's after this quest or if you just get a certain amount of rep with Manshire. He gives you a quest to bring a letter to the guy in the second town. The mayor that gives you the troll quest. And a neat little change is if you read it, it considers that the item is opened. And I think in earlier iterations of it, the that wasn't in the game. You could just read the letter regardless. Because most of the time you want to read every letter you get a hold of because it gives you extra XP, and I think it does in this case too, but there's a specific comment when you bring it to the guy that says that the seal's broken on it. You get like slightly different dialogue. I don't know if that affects anything. It might affect the negative rep or something, I don't know. I guess I could test that for future notice by saving before doing it and then loading. And just seeing what the differences between the two are. Before we do anything though, I picked up the quest right yet? I'm gonna pick up some straw. Because there's a couple upgrades for straw. And since you can get a lot of free straw here for the caravan upgrades, I'm just gonna do that. And I'll also see if this guy has any... Oh, weird. Usually it makes me talk on the other side of the fence. Ooh, he's got a war staff. That would have been good for my other playthrough. Doesn't really have anything else notable. Is the key still in the middle of town? I wonder if it didn't register it. No? Okay, interesting. I have that recipe. Because I dropped the key. Usually the key will respawn somewhere along the outside again. But I didn't see it. Or maybe it's just permanently unlocked now and it doesn't matter. Maybe he changed the coding on the door. Or maybe I'm permanently locked out. I don't know. But we have a bunch of straw now for some of the caravan upgrades that require straw. Okay, so now let's salt up our meat before we forget, which means I have to take it out of the bag. And I also forgot to sell these horns. But we can do that when I get rid of these debuffs. I'll get a little bit more money for it. Got some extra meat for storage. What do you have on you at the moment? How much is a duck? 34? Okay, I'm gonna grab a duck from her and pluck it. Oh, I got 2 meat from it. Alright. We're gonna make some food, I guess, since we got double the amount of meat from that duck. And I'm pretty sure that's because of the survival trait we have. Which allows us to get an extra chance of harvesting things when we're harvesting. Okay. We're gonna sleep till tomorrow to get our vigor maxed out, and then we're gonna head over to the dungeon. It might be worth grabbing the other bag. But we'll rock with this for now. I mean, it's not that far of a distance anyways. If I want to lug things back, and there's no forest in between, like I have on a lot of other playthroughs. Uh-oh, Tier 2 bandits are infesting the early town. I guess that is a thing. We have the higher ambush rates. So I guess lugging stuff back will be a little bit of annoying. So there's a chance for bandits to spawn and attack us. Chucking knives at me. If this isn't damaged, and it isn't, it sells for no right amount. I might grab that bucket on the way back. And there's rope. Do these reset? No. Okay, we're back to fighting a couple tier 1 bandits. It's still a higher level bandit over there though. Okay, perfect. Getting a lot of scraps. I didn't even know there was an archer shooting at me. Thanks for the arrows. Okay. I do like me some salt. Got some guys in that room. I can't pick while that's in there, that's unfortunate. I will swap this out for a stack of arrows. Peasant spear. Oops. Hopefully that noisemaker didn't alert people. Don't think it did. It could have alerted someone in this room. But I think we've cleared out this room. Okay. Pretty much clears out the stock of that. Okay, we got some goat cheese. just looks to be a little closet area. No, it's a bedroom. Interesting. These aren't terrible for money. Okay. Looks like we've cleared it. Oh no, there's something up here. I had a feeling I was gonna hit that. Alright, there's the key. Okay, this is like another barracks type area. You got plenty of straw. I don't need any more pots, I already have so many of them. Another drinking horn. I can't put this in here, it's considered a valuable. Can I put the key in here? No. Okay, I'm pretty sure I can put that in there though. Okay. Oh, there's a trip. Okay. So this is completely filled up, yep. Okay. Thought that might be the boss room. And it still could be the boss room. No, it's not. Yeah, this looks like another living quarters. It's got a lot of noisemaker traps in it. It's free XP for me. Okay. Identification scroll. I'll drop it on the ground for now. Because we might find something to identify later on in the dungeon. That could be some money if we could look it back. Jeez, we're getting a lot of pots in this dungeon. What's my disarm chance? 75%? I don't think that's worth getting a hand injury over. Hey, this is the boss room for sure. I want to get rid of that guy with the net. You went the wrong way to get out of my vision, bro. Okay. Pretty much dispatched that Manhunter guy with one arrow, right? I hit him and then I bleeded him and then he ran away and died. That's why you carry bandages on you. Okay. Another identification scroll. I'm gonna use one of these. Oh, that's made of metal. Okay, that's something I could do too, is dismantle those boots. Keep forgetting I can do that. Those are not going to be better than what I'm wearing. They could, though. They're not going to be specialized for me. I'm going to have to make room for those. They could be, if they're tier 4 caster gloves, which they could be. I don't think they are. I think they're tier 3. Okay, how do I do this? That's some room. We don't need the hourglass. The key will eventually... I'll come back for this for now. Oh yeah, and we have the identification scrolls. Let's do that then. Put this on the ground for now. Let's identify... Oh, it is a tier 2 item. Those are like decent for a caster that's fighting other casters. Okay, we'll take the moose antlers and the... statue. We just need to find the... I missed something somewhere? Okay, there's a door down there. Okay, are there any bandits hanging out in here? No. Okay. Open the cellar door. Follow me. Shoot. That would be a pretty good find. I might take those. Well, we'll have to look. Because I could take everything and just come back and do a loot haul. And just come back for everything. I think I do that. Sure, we'll just do a loot haul and pull everything back. Because I'm gonna need another bucket anyways, and I'm not gonna be able to bring a bucket back with me if I just do one run. And we'll dismantle those gloves because they're too damaged for me to sell them. And then I'll not dismantle the boots, even though I was considered doing it. Because we can sell those boots because they're not damaged enough. We have an extra horn as well. Stick it in here in case I accidentally get the idea to sell that. Okay. Do I have any expiring food in here? No. Okay, good. We'll stick these in here for now. Stick all the food we got here. I'll stick this in here. I think we can sell this bolt of cloth. We already have one, right? I think we only need one more for upgrades. These are useful for both caravan upgrades and crafting recipes. We'll pull these out so I don't forget about it. Oh cool, you can stick the silver earrings just in where the money is. Neat. Okay, we got all this stuff to pull out too. We can sell that. And this might be where we consider what's in this bag. Yeah, just supplies. This is where I think I might consider just dropping this in here for now and grabbing this instead so that we can haul back some more stuff. Luckily you could store the backpacks while they still have stuff in them inside of your caravan. Can't put the bags in your inventory while they're stuffed. Sharp eyes. Oh. Bunch of dogs. Well, at least we can just shoot them and let the bleeds do their work. The dogs must have, like, anti-bleed chance. Pretty much every time I hit them, they bleed. I should check their stats when I see the next pack of them. Just to, quickly check that out. Actually, I think I have 2 buckets back. I might not need the bucket. Pretty sure that I have 2 buckets in the caravan at the moment. I'll grab another one if I have the space. And I should have the space. Okay. Checking to see if I threw anything on the ground over here. Got a pot. Don't know if we need to get any more pots. But I have another one over here anyway, so we can pick that one up. I really should get in the habit of throwing all the items that I find inside of stuff that are valuable on the ground. More, because I think sometimes I look in stuff and then I don't grab the items out of it. Don't think I did that too much this dungeon though. Oops. Oops. Don't want to do that. That's wasting arrows. We'll grab another bucket. Stick that in there. Okay, mead. That at least sells for some money. Take the hourglass. Okay. We definitely want this. That's 2 damaged. We're gonna dismantle this. Perfect. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, now I'm gonna have to use that rope outside to make another splint. We might as well grab this pot while we're here. And I'll grab the straw for the fun of it. So I think straw can get turned into fodder, can't it? Yeah, might as well pick it up. Okay, let's move some stuff around. Because I need some sticks. Why aren't there any sticks? I guess this isn't considered a forest tile because the dungeon is sitting on it, and so the sticks aren't spawning. There we go. Okay. It's night right now, I think. But it also could be early day. Yeah, it looks like early day. Yeah, the vendors have just gone to their locations. We want to hand in the quest first before we do anything. Because that'll get rid of those debuffs on the town. And we hit respect, which I think is the last tier. Okay, we still have dangerous roads though. Bastion. Oh, it's because I haven't zoned. Okay, we still have both of the divas. It's because I haven't zoned off the map yet. Okay, now they should be gone. Perfect. It says something about maps. I wonder if that means that they're gonna sell Free Veil. I don't know what's considered the Free Veil. I'm assuming it's around this mountain. How much does the map cost? 136 gold. I'd rather just explore it myself. Oh yeah, let's sell off some of our stuff. I'm gonna hold on to the moose antlers. Oops. And probably the stag antlers now. How much does pot sell for? I have too many of them. I'll sell this one as well. We'll keep this one for now, I guess. Sell this. Keep hold of the identification scroll. Okay. Sell these to this guy. We'll repair our metal stuff. How much is a repair kit? 280. I don't know if those are worth buying. They're definitely worth if you can find them, like we found that one early. 500. Okay, we want this training dummy because it will give us a little bit more XP. And it's cheap, so we can do it. And it required straw, which we have now. Oh yeah, we need to repair our bow and our shield. Does he have more arrows? We should maybe stock up on as many leaf arrows as we can and put them in the caravan just so that we have backup arrows if I run out again. So I don't have a similar issue to the one we had last time. Kind of hoping he was carrying the next ammo pouch, but he is not. Kind of like the idea of getting the roomy tent. Think we can sell this one. We'll wait a sec. Because we might need 2 of them for this, I don't know. I want the roomy tent, though. Because the roomy tent will allow for our vigor to be replenished even further. Right, we want to go to the inn and sell this mead. As well as talk to the magistrate upstairs. Oh, okay. He finally has the stew recipe. This is the one that requires bear fat. And bread. Perfect. I think that this place is attached to here, so it also might have a recipe, so that might be worth darting down there real quick just to see if they have a additional cooking recipe. We're now quite low on money, unfortunately. We should check just to see if I had any extra valuables inside of my purse. Can't remember if I took everything out. Okay. Some bandits on the road. Oops. Okay. We could check this place. I know that the inn to the west has a recipe. You have anything interesting? A crawler's eye. Is this considered stealing? Yes. But the rag isn't. You still have the same inventory. Okay, this guy doesn't have any additional recipes. I think it's cool that this is here. I'm just not quite sure. It's kind of just a hunting lodge, essentially. Is that what it... No, it's considered an inn. Maybe they buy specific things at better prices. The big thing is that the variance isn't too large that it really matters that you sell things to specific people. Plus the cost of moving around is something you have to account for if you're trying to sell things to specific people. I wonder if there's a recipe to make bread. I don't think there is one in the game yet. There is flour in the game though. I think there's butter in the game as well, so maybe, I don't know. Stick this in here. Okay. I only have a couple things in here. Okay, let's move. I'll move one of these out for now. Okay. Okay, you got bear fat on you, so we could make the, we could craft this Oarsbrook thing. We just need, some bread, and we can grab that from, the mill. Or we could go back into town. Okay, perfect. Spool of thread, straw, rope, hardy tin. Bam. Okay, we're gonna want to get that upgrade at some point. We're gonna want this. And gives us some more XP gain, which is nice. Oh, maybe the reason why we were able to get to this place otherwise, because I remembered that you weren't able to get from Bran to here without getting some of the caravan upgrades, but she provides additional 20% caravan range, so that was probably why we were able to make it here. Just barely. Grants butchering a 20% chance to harvest pelts, regardless of the damage type used to kill the animal. Killing animals grants 50% experience. Okay, cool. She's giving me... This is the reason why I wanted to pick her up. She gives a lot of bonuses to the hunting stuff. Every 7 days can provide a flask of special brew. Consuming it grants the following effects for 1 day. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yep. I'm glad I picked her up first. I usually like picking up the dwarf first, just because you get that free banner when you pick him up. But we could pick him up next. Okay, we're gonna go get that bread bowl. Or sorry, bread, but it's gonna be a bread bowl for this. I did not mean to do that. If we want to try to make or exchange some of our money over, we might want to buy grain from this guy at some point and move it somewhere else. Okay, we were wanting bread. Orthbrook stew. We need pot of water, bear fat, bread, a vegetable, leek, garlic, or onion. And we have a leek at the moment, as well as garlic and onion, but we will use this. And a single vegetable, which I will use the potato. Orsbrook bread bowl stew. This thing's really good. Oh, my day teller stew expired. Oh well. I wasn't paying attention to that. It's fine, we got this bread bowl for 2 days. Okay, I could probably do one more thing before I end the session for today. Guess we could go up and do the Pilgrim's Rest quest. Yeah, but we'll rest till tomorrow. Alright, we got hungry, so we'll eat the bread bowl. Perfect. Oh, we should exchange our bags. Well, I'm not really using what's in the other bag. I guess there's a stack of arrows in it. But we're not... we can leave that other backpack there. This one's better for looting anyways. I really should have picked up the other backpack while we were in the place, but I don't know, it just seemed like a lot of money to spend. And we wouldn't have been able to sustain our money because we're already dipping down how much it costs. Is it Corpse Stench or Undead Tide? Yeah, Corpse Stench is the Pilgrim's Rest quest. I shouldn't need to save. But I guess we could do it anyways, because we have to head on to this tile anyways. So we might as well just use the feature while we're here to guarantee that if I die, there's less backtracking. Hey, this quest is all about firebombing piles of corpses inside of Pilgrim's Rest. You just have to have the inventory space to have the oil in your bag while you're going there. And at least you don't have to pull items out of the dungeon. You're actually depleting your inventory going into the dungeon for the quest, so it's not like the diagram quests that you can get in the same dungeon where you have to make room for 8 squares, and sometimes I think sometimes it requires that you bring 3, which will be 12 squares worth of inventory space. Guess we'll also save here, so it's even less walk back time. I'll just refresh this. Have you changed your inventory yet? Well, he has slightly, because he was carrying liquor. He's just not changing his, what weapons he has on him. Okay. No, I wasn't looking what I was doing. Shouldn't have cost us too much. We are quite equipped to deal with these guys. I'm just gonna take a little bit of body damage. Not too much body damage. I can do that to kind of mitigate what we took. Oops. Okay. This is one of the piles of corpses. So that's one less of those in our inventory, yeah? Okay. Table in the way. Don't want to waste my arrows accidentally misfiring. This is why the archery build is one of the best in the game. Stick in the back and fire arrows. Stick this in here for now. Yeah, the only challenge of the archery build is being cautious. And not putting yourself in a position to be vulnerable. Because as long as you watch your surroundings, you'll pretty much have the range to deal with any enemy. This is probably the best starting character that you can do in the game, unless you're wanting to go for more of a completely defensive style build. I can't remember what they've done to change the female knight's passive, but I considered her passive to be one of the better passives in the game before. Not sure how they changed it. I'll have to do a playthrough of her again and do like a full two-handed durability build on her again. This door seems fancy. Don't think this is the boss room though. I think that this dungeon just has fancy doors on it. Okay, I'll do that to fix my injuries. That's just one of those. Is this a rondel dagger? No, this is just one of those, yeah, crappy shivs. Don't think it's worth picking up. Well, I could pick up the copper ring. Let's see if it's damaged. It's not going to be worth it, but if it isn't damaged, okay. Don't want disenchantment scrolls. Yeah, because these things don't really sell for that much money now. But we have the inventory space for it since the purse can carry them, so we might as well pick it up. It's some money at least. Okay. Could make another bandage. Leather. Oh, sell for an okay amount. Smithing tongs. Okay. Okay, we should level off of the rest of the dungeon, I think. There's the last corpse pile. So we now have the quest complete. Yep. Okay. Okay, that can't go in there. Toxin. Okay, what do we got in the chest? A soldier bow. Oh, yeah, it's got 8 range on it. A little less accuracy, higher fumble chance, good knockback. And stagger. This might be better for fighting undead, though. So I might end up using that. Okay, cool. We got the ritual candles for the upgrade. Let's eat these so we can stick this in. Gonna have to identify it. Unfortunately, it's a caster equipment. We're not really a caster, so it's not as useful for us. Okay, more weapon damage. We can now get long shot. Perfect. Now we might invest in here so that we can unlock the ability to go down here. Because precision does grant accuracy, and while affected by take aim, hitting targets with shots reduce this ability's trees cooldown by 1 and grants weapon damage for 8 turns, which is good. Passive accuracy is nice too. It's going to take some time for us to get to the bottom. I think we're going to have to wait till we're level 22 to get shoot to kill. This we can get a little bit quicker though. Headshot. So yeah, we might invest here and then go down here. I think I might forego the right side of the tree at the moment though. We will potentially go down that way later, though. Because I'm thinking I'm going to have to pick up the Axe Dart ability with this next point when we go to deal with the troll. Because my strategy requires being able to dash. I don't really need the rope. Could pick it up though, we do have space. Okay. shot for the win. Okay, there's a guy up in there. So I think that that's one of the, like, plagued locked up areas. Okay. Whoops. This is damaged enough that I will... And that is 2. We got an additional altar candles, which is nice. We do need one for the caravan upgrade. Okay, it's just like a little ritual area, and he's just hanging out in here. Okay, I think that's the entirety of the dungeon explored. I could try disarming this. I have extra water on me in this run. So if I accidentally catch myself on fire, it's not a big deal. Oh, and it's just a net trap. Just a net trap. I think agility, speccing into agility increases your ability to disarm traps better, right? No? Hand efficiency move, no. Counter chance, fumble, no. There's something that does, doesn't it? There used to be. I could have sworn agility used to increase the chance of disarming traps. Maybe one of hand efficiency or fumble chance fixes it. What's hand efficiency? Okay, it makes it better for dual wielding. Okay. I only have a very small % chance to fumble with my axe currently, from the looks of it. If I switch to my bow, I have a 0% chance to fumble. Nice. Is that because of my perception? Maybe? Maybe the accuracy also reduces fumble chance. Oh. Just checking to see if we left anything on the corpses that I can take back. Is this considered a valuable? No. I think it would be funny if this was considered a, because it says it has the ability to hold earrings. And since they're earring items in the game, it'd be cool if the creator made it so that this was technically a bag that could fit one earring inside. Or like an earring and a ring. Just for the flavor of it. There's a couple of items like that I wish they kind of functioned like certain items in the game. Because I believe there's some kind of... I know the regular silver chalices you can stick water in, but I think there's a giant golden one that you can't fill with water. You can put food in the silver plates, which is cool. But I think there's a gold plate. I don't remember if you could put food... Yeah, you can put food in the gold plate, I think. Trying to think, there's something else. Kind of wish I could convert liquor into your flasks, into your drinking horns. But that isn't in the game yet. Though I don't know why I'd carry around liquor with me. Unless I was using it for certain cooking recipes. Or doing some kind of drunk build, which I have tried doing like a drunken berserker style build on the dwarf a long time ago. It wasn't that bad. You have to be careful because it does make you miss a lot more. But your weapon damage is increased while you're drunk, so... There is that. Okay, so we need one of these candles for an upgrade. I need an identification scroll. What tier is this? Tier 3? This might be worth selling, because I can get it to a sellable point by using one of my cloth scripts. Oops. Oh, it's considered leather, right? I think it's considered leather. No? Is it considered... No, there's no way it's considered metal, is it? I do have a metal scrap. No. Weird. Is it because it's... No. It isn't because it's fallen below the 50% threshold. I've been able to use these on those things before. Let me check that talent. Armored combatant. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can... I've done this before. Can this thing not be repaired? I'll have to bring it into town and have a look-see. It could be just a weird bug that the creator hasn't given it a equipment type. But we'll check when we go into town. I'm gonna repair this so that I can use it. I now have a lot of antitoxins on me. We'll hold on to these for later. We can sell these things. We have... Yeah, we have this. And a bunch of extra stuff here. We'll store this. This can be put into storage. Soak in this. And soak in this. Okay, it's completely filled up here. Put this with our food over here. Okay, we have one candle over here, right? Yep. So this can be sold potentially. This we might need for upgrades. I'm gonna have to do like a full clean out of our bags and kind of try to organize it at some point. Okay. So we're gonna sell pretty much everything else. Alright. Let's rest until 6 so all the shops are open. We have any effects affecting the town at the moment? No. Okay. I think I should sell off the stuff first just in case handing in the quest triggers something to change on the town. Since our rep is pretty much maxed out, we're not going to be gaining anything by handing in the quest immediately. Okay, we have a little bit back at the caravan to sell. Sell the candle, and we can sell this. Oh, he doesn't have enough money. That's okay, I can sell that to the cloth vendor. Yeah, I don't want to sell any of that stuff. Okay. I also have to figure out what I want to do about this. So I might just use my skill to break it apart for repairing components. I'll just repair everything up here. We'll also have to see how much this bow is going to cost to repair. Okay, how much is it going to cost to repair? 370. That's quite costly at the moment. So, okay, so it's considered a gem. I think that also means I can't... Oh, I can dismantle it. Well, I wasn't going to be able to sell it because there's no way for me to repair gems. I can't repair the bow at the moment. That's going to be too costly. I'll just stick it in the caravan. And either I'll get one that isn't as damaged and then I can throw this one away, or we can repair it at a later point when we have a little bit more free cash to throw around. Okay. Because this bow's comparable to my bow, but has slightly different percentile chances to do different things. Knockback and stagger opposed to bleed and immobilize. Which will be better against the undead, because the undead have a pretty low chance to bleed. I think the zombies have a chance to bleed still, but skeletons have like a really high chance to not be bleed, being that they kind of lack blood. I think you can still bleed them though. Even though that's kind of weird, but if you have a high enough bleed chance, I think you can still bleed them. But maybe they have an immunity to blood loss. I'll have to check again when I fight another skeleton. I could grab some caravan upgrades. Getting the forging table, it's cheap. I forget what the reagents we need. I might as well pick it up. It's only 163 gold. I think you need some herbs, though, to unlock it. I can't remember which ones you need. I think you need, like, Agramon, Spearmint. I don't think we handed in the quest yet, right? No, claim your reward. Oh yeah, that'll give us a big chunk of money. Perfect. Sell this off. Chicken coop's still kind of expensive. What's your quest? Bison pelt and a pair of horns. Maybe next time. And I'm pretty sure that this guy's quest is the bear pelt. Do you have any work for me? Yeah, he wants a bear pelt. I'm not going to be hunting a bear anytime soon. Well, maybe I could. I'd have to be like... 1, I'd have to find the bear. 2, I'd have to prepare adequately. I have 2 claw traps. So I could do it if I like set it up just right. But I don't know if we have enough damage output with just these 2 abilities. We might be able to do it. I'd have to find a bear though. Which means we'd have to travel around in the woodland areas. But anyways, I think that this will be the end of the session for today. We got a little bit of stuff done. We did some shopping. We got, not that backpack, but we got this cool backpack that stores our claw traps in it, as well as we can bring a cooking pot. We can carry around a net with us. We can either have some extra arrows, or we can put our crowbar here. We could even have our extra bow here at some point, which is cool. Just doesn't have the same organization that this does for looting, because this has the longer spacing, as well as 2 free slots here. Oh, this is going to be annoying to put back in. Okay, we're going to switch this back around. There we go. This is better for looting at the moment. We should check. I'll check this before we end the session. Let's see what we need for it. Shovel and sickle. Okay, you can buy a sickle in town, and I've marked the map where a shovel is. Yeah, there's a shovel over here. So we could pick up a shovel. There's also some vendors we could buy a shovel off of. But yeah, you can get a sickle in town from the herb guy. I'll have to remember to do that before I leave this town. And we'll stick this bow in here for now. And we'll put the scraps in here somewhere. Yep. So anyways, this session the previous session we did the ranger, we did some scouting over here, then we ran into this camp and died, so I decided not to go back there. We moved the caravan down here, did some shopping, cleared out here, died here, had to go back, cleared it out again, decided not to venture around here because there's too many high-level bandits in this area. And then we moved up here, and we got that dungeon done for the day, and that dungeon. And we will, on the next episode, do this dungeon, and then I'll probably clear out these 2 little mini dungeons and get what's inside of them, just so that the noob area, or the beginning of the game area, is completely done, because we've pretty much scouted it all out in the first 2 episodes that I did, as well as snuck our way up here and got some high level loot in these awesome duelist gloves that we've been using for the rest of the run, that have given us a big chunk of decent early game stats. Mainly the crit efficiency, and the bleed resist, physical resist on hands is pretty good, as well as the high counter and fumble chance. I think this has just kind of tipped us a little bit over the power curve, which has made a lot of these. I think that's why I've been winning so well in combat and not taking a whole lot of damage, because I can pretty much dispatch with a lot of enemies before they get to me, with that little extra boost to stats. But yeah, if you watch to the end, thank you. Have a great day.